investigating potential violations of 3 federal laws, including the Espionage Act. On the 26th of August, 2022, a highly redacted version of the affidavit laying out the FBI's rationale for searching Mar-a-Lago was released. On the 30th of August, 2022, the Justice Department responded to Trump's request for a special master in a filing that included new details about the investigation, including the assertion that
Hey everybody. So, right now, excuse me, we're listening to, my name's Jamie and I can't play guitar. Today is June 11th and we are here for our half hour of guitar. First though, while I eat this fudgesicle, we are going to watch, I'm going to watch Trump is Fucked, video by Hasan Piker or Sanabi, and he's just discussing the Trump situation with the Justice Department and the indictment and all that stuff, and I'm enjoying it. So let's listen up, folks.
classified documents were likely concealed and removed from a storage room at Mar-a-Lago as a part of an effort to obstruct the probe. It included a photograph of some of the material found at the club, including cover pages of paperclip-bound documents, some marked as top secret SCI with bright yellow borders, and one marked as secret SCI with a rust-colored border splayed out on a carpet at Mar-a-Lago. Terrible the way the FBI, during the raid of Mar-a-Lago, threw documents haphazardly all over the floor, perhaps pretending it was me that did it, said Trump, and then started taking pictures of them for the public to see, Trump responded. Thought they wanted them kept secret, which is an incredible own. Like, it's not I that's mishandling the documents, it's the FBI, because they did that like whole, you know, the classic shot that they do when they find shit. Here's how the documents were being stored, by the way, for the record. Imagine taking a shit at Mar-a-Lago in front of state secrets. I'm losing my fucking mind. It's just reading material, folks. Light reading material. On the 6th of September 2022, U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon grants Trump's request for a special master over DOJ objections, and action that delays the investigation. Senior U.S. District Judge Raymond Dearie of Brooklyn is later named to run that third-party review. On the 15th of September 2022, the Justice Department seeks to access the classified materials taken in the search. Cannon rejects the bid, but the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals later allows DOJ to review the documents. Can you imagine? It's like, no, we need a special prosecutor. We need a special prosecutor, folks. And then they do it. And then the special prosecutor's like, or a special investigator is like, yeah, no, actually, you can't review the materials to assess what kind of harm was conducted. On the 16th of November, Trump announces that he will run for the Republican nomination in 2024, which of course he thought was like an AOE shield. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I said it. I'm running for president. Now you can't investigate me. Bye-bye. I win. And he did that famously early. For the record, he did that very early. He was like, everyone was like, this is unceremonious. This is weird. Why is he doing it early? I believe it was because he wanted to, again, like I said, an energy barrier. He thought, I'm running for president. Now this is a political case. On the 22nd of November, 2022, U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed a U.S. Special Counsel, Jack Smith, to preside over criminal matters relating to Trump, including, but not limited to, the classified documents investigation. On the 7th of December, at least 2 classified records are found during a further search of Trump's properties, sources say. On the 7th of December, this is now almost an entire year, there are still classified records in other Trump properties. On December 2022, Trump lawyer Tim Parlatore, another one of Trump's, crackpot lawyer teams, like his legal team, which is WASP-free, by the way, in Washington, to describe efforts to search Trump properties for any remaining government documents. They're like, no, you found everything. I know that we keep leaking documents left and right, but you found everything. Please don't do that any longer, please. On the 24th of March in 2023, Trump's lawyer, Evan Corcoran, appears before a federal grand jury in Washington after a federal judge finds that Smith's team made a sufficient showing that Trump may have deceived his attorneys in furtherance of a crime. On the 17th of May in 2023, Parlatore confirms that he has left Trump's legal team. He later says on CNN that he exited over disagreements with others over handling of the probe, claiming Trump aide Boris Epstein prevented attorneys from properly defending the former president. A Trump spokesperson denies the claims. On the 8th of June 2023, Trump fumes on Truth Social that he has been indicted over the case, insisting, "I am an innocent man." Now, that was yesterday. The most innocent man in America. Now, today, we found out more information. The indictment has officially been unsealed as of today. So now we're going to get to that. Now we're going to get to even more details. So this is the indictment. Now, it's boring. I'm not going to fucking go through piece by piece. We'll just watch a video covering the indictment. But also, simultaneously, while the indictment was unsealed, because a lot of these charges that they have, okay, a lot of these charges that they have are, you know, all over the place. It's just, you know, mishandling documents, all this shit. But is it illegal? Well, yeah, it kind of is, but it could be like a misdemeanor or a low level of... Well, part of the reason why it's no longer a low-level offense is because Donald Trump personally made it a higher offense, like himself, in 2018. So that was one of the aspects, one of the issues there. He personally did that, which is fucking awesome. But also, not only that, but it's kind of hard to prove some of these charges, like, you know, an intent to defraud in the Manhattan DA case. If you remember, in the Manhattan case, you have to, like, literally prove that Trump had, like, malicious intent to defraud the voters, right? But Donald Trump is such a unique kind of criminal that he is exactly the type of criminal that openly states everything. Now, this is before we found out anything else, okay? This is what I said, okay? This is what I said yesterday. Trump is such a fucking dumbass, dude. He 100% would have been like, yeah, this is very illegal, folks, very illegal. You better hide it good. Turns out, once again, your boy was 100% correct, okay? Like, literally the most correct on this issue. Do you understand me? That's right. Donald Trump, literally, according to CNN tapes that was uncovered, straight up knew that the fucking documents were illegally in his presence, knew that he was holding on to top secret documents. Let's take a look. Let's go to the fucking tape.
Now, according to a transcript of that recording, Trump acknowledged he hadn't declassified the document, and they didn't have the power to do so. He told people in the room, quote, "As president, I could have declassified, but now I can't." You'll note that goes completely against what the former president has been saying.
I don't know what to say. It's like if there is a rule that is broken, that is very hard to turn into like a severe crime, unless you very openly mention that it's a crime, you know it's a crime, and you're doing it in a criminal way. Donald Trump is there doing it, dude. He's there doing the damn thing. I said this earlier today. I said Trump is the king of breaking rules brazenly in the only way that it would make it super illegal. He is an artist in that regard. Never has there ever been a villain that is so cartoonish. This is like, what is it, Mugatu, or the villain from like the Powerpuff Girls. You know what I mean? It's just like he's basically foiling his own plans all the fucking time. And never does he ever say like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this again. Maybe I should learn from my mistakes. Oh, Mojo Jojo. He's just so like, he is like Plankton on SpongeBob. He's like a cartoon villain where he's like, I am going to do something very illegal. I sure hope the authorities don't hear about it. In July 2021 at Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey, during an audio recorded meeting with a writer, a publisher, 2 staff members, none of whom possessed the security clearance, Trump showed and described a plan of attack that Trump said was prepared for him by the Department of Defense and a senior military official. Trump told the individuals that the plan was highly confidential and secret. Trump also said, as president, I could have declassified it and now I can't. You know, but this is still a secret. In August or September of 2021, at Bedminster Club, Trump showed a representative of his political action committee who did not possess a security clearance and a classified map related to a military operation, and told the representative that he should not be showing it to the representative and that the representative should not get too close. Don't get too close. I shouldn't be showing this to you. It's highly illegal for your eyes to see it, but you can see it, but not too close. I love him so much. You cannot write something this dumb, except I predicted that it would be this dumb and I was right. But still, is Trump just trying to impress people? Like, why the fuck is he running around showing people these docs? Great question. And to give you an answer on that front, I'm going to give a shout out to the Chapo Boys, who I agree with on this issue. They were one of the first people to say the likely reason why Trump kept all of this classified intelligence was not necessarily to like sell shit, which, you know, it could have happened as well on the side, but literally to flex, to just flex to some of the greasiest losers at Mar-a-Lago, just for a brag. Oh, this is the Rolling Stone article, the old one. Kid Rock says Trump turned to him for advice on how to handle North Korea. We're looking at maps and shit, and I'm like, am I supposed to be in on this shit? The Rocker told Tucker Carlson. He wanted to impress Kid Rock with like top secret classified intelligence on North Korea. The guy who wrote the fucking pedophile song, talking about, what was it like? Some say it's statutory. I say it's mandatory. That's the guy who Donald Trump had review top secret intelligence.
He goes on to say all sorts of stuff, pages long. Look, wait a minute, let's see here. I just found, isn't this amazing? This totally wins my case, except it is like highly confidential, secret. This is secret information.
Look at this highly confidential information. Look at it. Look directly at the highly confidential information that I am illegally showing you. This wins a petty argument that I have. For me, I am doing a crime to win an argument that Mark Milley is probably even unaware is even happening. Look at this top secret document that is super illegal for you to see. Is exactly what I said he was going to fucking do. And he did it. He literally did it. This is a good tweet. At the time, for some reason, I did not think this would become as big as a thing as it did. I don't know why, lol. Within the past year and a half, Trump's guests at Mar-a-Lago have at times witnessed the ex-president brandishing certain objects or papers, claiming they were mementos from his stint in the White House as he gave informal tours of his Florida homestead. As I told you guys, for the most part, it's not even as severe as like, if they have an espionage charge in there, like I'm sure there's some people that probably took advantage of Trump doing this all the time. But for the most part, it was probably the show with the dentists, okay? It was the show with the jet ski dealership owners. He literally just wanted to flex that he had these top secret classified information for no particular reason other than clout. It reminded me of how he'd give tours of the bathrooms and the toilets when he lived in the White House. One of the knowledgeable sources says he likes to show off, even if he isn't supposed to have those things. It's so fucking good. He's like Mr. Bean, dude. He's off the beam. As of 5 hours ago, Trump lawyer Trusty and Rowley have both resigned. Like he went on the Today Show and then fucking resigned.
And witnesses were going in there unbeknownst to us. But he's making this point about retaining classified documents as if everybody does it. Everybody does not keep the documents after they've been asked to return them repeatedly. That's what makes this fruitful.
And that's it. The idea that like everyone has like classified documents, like what the fuck do you mean? Like, okay, fine, makes sense, you know, a little memento, right, from the wonderful time you had in office. But they give it back when asked. They don't fucking lie to the authorities and say, no, I gave it all back to you, and then get caught in that lie like 3 fucking times.
So first he went with everything was declassified because he's magic and he could look at things and they become declassified. Now he's on tape admitting the fact that he's showing people, Mark Meadows' team, when he's trying to do the book, a document that was still classified, and that he knows that he doesn't have the power to declassify it anymore.
That's so awesome. Dude, oh God, I love Trump. You can't hate him, dude. You can't hate the guy. No, this motherfucker just straight up was like, it's highly illegal. I can't get over this. I can't. I have to, but I can't. Breaking, unsealed indictment says Trump disseminated national defense info. 2021 in July, he showed and described a plan of attack in an audio recorded meeting. He showed a representative of his PAC a classified map related to a military operation. He suggested his lawyer falsely represented that Trump did not have documents responsive to the subpoena. He directed valet Walt Nauta to move boxes to conceal them from the lawyer. He suggested that his lawyer hide or destroy subpoena documents. He provided to the FBI some of the subpoena documents, and then he caused a certification to be submitted to the FBI and grand jury, falsely representing that all documents had been produced while knowing they had not. It's just like such a weird, stubborn, unnecessary thing to do that could have been avoided a million times over, that totally could have been dealt with in an amicable way. Identical situations occurred shortly after with Michael Pence, Trump's vice president, and Joseph Robinette Biden, the current president, and they were dealt with amicably. They immediately cooperated with the authorities. Immediately. Ryan Goodman, former special counsel for the Department of Defense, says, "This is devastating. I have looked at all prior prosecutions under the Espionage Act, and I've never seen such egregious facts like this. Trump stored his boxes containing classified documents in a ballroom, a bathroom, a shower, an office space, his bedroom, and a storage room, meaning all cases of Espionage Act for retention of such documents. Special counsel alleges that the Iran attack plan is indeed a classified document that Trump shared. Extraordinary risks to U.S. national security. Foreign advisories would pay tens of millions for that info." Which, by the way, again, during the Donald Trump presidency, there was routine coverage on how many foreign adversaries sent people to Mar-a-Lago, because it was like a known secret that Trump would very openly talk about presidential shit in like hearing distance of whoever the fuck just had access to Mar-a-Lago. Like, he did that all the time. Nauta is going to jail. He may well still flip and cooperate with his open and shut case. Nauta found several of Trump's boxes fallen and their contents spilled onto the floor of the storage room, including marked secret and for 5 eyes only. He texts photo to employee number 2. This is the photo that he texts